I can't even find them. 200? Well, 200 it is then. But we'll train those guys up. What have we got going on there? Mediums. Yeah, I feel like we're at the point now where we can redirect stuff and then start controlling the seas around here a bit better. So it just starts to look a bit more impressive, doesn't it? Advanced landing craft. Excellent. That means we can have big naval invasions now. What needs doing? I'm not really in a rush to upgrade the Navy at this point, because I feel like it's all going to be land war from this point on. So let's take a look. Support companies. That helps. Oh, we can upgrade the recon stuff. I do use recon in most things. So, speaking of which, this is, I think this is taking care of itself for the moment, I think. Did we get the Marines ready to go? Let's see how the Marines go in. Because we are going to build an airfield and a base on here if we take Iwo Jima. I hope we do. Not on pause, we won't, but I hope we do. Yes, supplies are a little bit lacking over here. Right, delay. Let's get this working up. We definitely need to improve this. More civilian factories. Well, hold off on those civilian factories because we are going... Wow, what are we short on here? Aluminium, rubber and steel. Well, that's where our civilian factories are going to go then. Yep, we'll take some more from the UK. Rubber. Oh, I've just done the steel one. Oh, well, we need it anyway. Let's hog all the resources, I think. Hit pause, it'll update. Aluminium. They don't have much left to take. Come on, Marines. We're not even using the... I mean, I need to upgrade the Marine template. We'll have the upgraded Marines when we go into Italy and stuff, definitely. That... You guys don't really have... We're going to start planning the invasion. From there, when we go in here, we're going to obviously land in Nagasaki, but it's important to land in all the surrounding regions, I think, and then you can control the whole island quick, but also attack this from the surrounding regions as well. Now, our bombers are clearly going to have a hard time over here. The Japanese have got nothing else to defend, so it's all their aircraft, what they have left, will be over here. Do you guys ever do anything? You might as well hop over there. More civilian factories. Come on then, let's see. Oh, I think we're going in. There's no resistance? Or is it just not showing? I don't think there's any resistance. No, we're in. Right then, let's get those civilian factories put straight to work. Don't think we need level 10, do we? Oh, I'm going to do it anyway, because why not? Aircraft all the way up. Radar all the way up. Build it, fellas. Make it look impressive. So you can hop forward again. In fact, you can go straight onto that. Let's get some... Alright, let's put a big wing of fighters in here. What have we got? Long-range heavy fighters. Should have some. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we get this up to... Let's set that to 800. 800 heavy fighters. That's madness. Train a little while, and we'll set them over here when we want to invade. So that looks horribly red. we're going in. Meanwhile, though, while that is now taking place, we will have to reallocate a ton of aircraft when that goes. Looks like the Russians are now pushing back, which is going to obviously help the Allies over here. We need to kind of get in before it's all finished. What do we have? Pilot exercises. There's a lot of stuff going on. These guys are still training. They're busy fighting. They're busy fighting. They're not achieving much of anything. All right, so the armor's turned up. Let's have a look on this front. So we're gonna do. This is gonna work. I know this is gonna work. Are you ready, fellas? I know you've got no supplies. We're going to go straight for Tobruk, and the infantry's going to follow through as well. So leave one of them behind. Move this down here. We're going to go straight through with the armor. Going to cut that guy off first. Come on. We don't need all that down there. Keep going to Tobruk. We're going to take it. They're going to try and counterattack like mad. And this is where we need... Oh, there's just a weakened unit there. We need the infantry to be quick here. So normally, within my armoured divisions, I have motorised troops. And the motorised troops move behind the tanks to hold the lines, whilst the infantry fill in to hold it all off. But as long as these guys get in here and we don't get isolated, we're going to be fine. I've never gone down that. I probably should have done. Escort fighters. Monty's dagger thrust mentality. Yes, that's how I like to play it. We get big epic cut-offs, then everything's knackered. The troops move in, occupy the front lines, and we just use the good old armoured stuff to do the job. Which reminds me, let's see if we can make... I don't even have a motorised division here, so I'm going to have to edit this. What's going to be the cheapest way of doing this? It's pretty much how I want it to be, so let's duplicate that. But we're going to call this... Just call it motorised. How come I don't have a motorised template? Not that it matters, but... okay, replace that one with motorised infantry. And most of these... We want motorised artillery. Oh, not all of them, though. I didn't mean to change the whole thing. So it's costing me 30 so far. That's fine. That's a bit too big, actually. Remove that fella. So this is a 7-2. Which is what I want that. We don't need that. Oh, we could do with... We want the field hospital in this. And some support anti-tank, because this needs to be able to defend as well. So that is going to be something that dashes through the lines following the armoured stuff. And I should have built this a long time ago. But what was holding us back was having the army experience and how to do it, despite having military theorists and all sorts of other stuff. So we want about... I'm going to train a lot of these. So when we get into Europe, these are going to be very useful. 20. Let's put them in there. So that'll keep our factories busy for quite some time. Let's see how this works, shall we? Just want to make sure this holds off. Yeah. See, the stinking ally Axis have come all the way up here already. Should I try pushing forward? No, I'm going to hold that. Just hold on. They're going to try and attack to take the ports, but it's clearly not going to be very successful. I don't like the fact that they've left this empty. That looks like a bit of an oversight. fact, let's take, for you guys, let's take that off. Don't defend that. Just defend around it. And I'm going to move these forward and keep pushing on. Let's see where we get to. Go on in there, go on. We've got him. Yeah, that'll be pushed over nicely. Keep going. We'll keep going till the cohesion runs out anyway. Let's get someone into there. Someone into there. Yeah, they're railroading troops in, so they're not gonna stand very well. Should be able to knock that one over. Not that it particularly matters about racing down here. The next objective is a long way off. I'm going to be careful I don't overextend and then lose everything here.
Taking cover.
But we're going to grab this, so this is nice. This is a good victory. Why are you left down there? Get to Tobruk. My tank's pulling back. Yeah, they are. Okay. Don't get cut off. I can get cut off there. We'll just pull back and hold that. That's fine. That's fine. We need to nobble as much transport and convoys in the Med as possible. You guys, yep, they're done. They're good. They're fighting. What about the Malta crew? Let's go and see what they're doing. Let's start with that. I really wish I could build ports and stuff here. I really, really wish I could. It's such a shame that we can't. Let's have a little look. That really isn't a bad state, that airfield. So these are all going to starve off, which is excellent news. Let's just make sure we get our tanks back safely. We're going to move another division up from Gibraltar to occupy that place. Actually, let's not do it like that. Let's do it like this.
Move out.
And then we're not crossing this dangerous water all the time.
Lance.
Let's just nip over there, grab that. Take one of these divisions. We'll grab that one and that one. Get the airfield. Job's a good one. You can move in there. Is that a Mexican? Yeah, we've got the Mexicans being busy. There we go. That's tidied up North Africa a little bit. It's just an opportunity. We've got to look out for those. Yeah, you're right. Whole technologies were developed for the creation of temporary ports and airstrips. And it's a shame we can't do stuff like that. There's a senator speaking out against government policy. The traitor. The traitor. Right, how's that plan looking? Hang on, that's the wrong one. Where are the Marines at? Keep working that over, please. So let's cancel that, because that's done. We can actually... Oh, we can see what's going on there now. So there's... This plan. This plan right here is how far ready? It's nearly done. I was going to wait for the Marines to be ready. I don't know if we're going to need the Marines for this last stage. I think we're going to go in. So what I'll do is let's alter the Marine template. I was going to make it... we've only got 45. I think that's enough, though. Edit this. So actually duplicate this. Let's call this Big Marines. I'm going to go for a 40 width division. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford this. Save. But we want armoured battalions. And we want these amphibious tanks. No, we're not going to be able to afford all this, are we? But that's alright. I'm going to start working these over. Save. And when we get more XP, which we will soon, we'll finish upgrading that and then convert the 4 battalions of Marines to the newly minted ones. Right, we've got 800 aircraft here ready to get... I'm going to go straight onto this. Air superiority over there. We've got space on here for some more aircraft. We've got more heavy fighters. Yeah, bring these fellas up. Straight up onto here. Air superiority over the home islands. We're going to make it hurt. Really make it hurt up there. Do I have any more aircraft I can just throw in? Long range stuff though. Strategic bombers, close air support. Close air support won't reach. Will it? No, it's not. It might reach from here. It might reach from here. That's a good point. I didn't build any, did I? Okay, we should have enough for 200, I think. And they are going to... Oh, we already have some. Right. Let's just put them straight onto the job. Both groups. I've forgotten I'd done that. We can get to the basic end of this. Then there's a bit of a penalty further up, but it is going to count. So, I'll tell you what else will count as well. We have room here for probably about another 400 aircraft. So, these Mitchell bombers. Let's set that to 400. Where's that gone in? And put that on the same job. They can definitely reach. I'd rather have a load of inexperienced air crews than none at all. So, hey, Zulfa. Alright, I think that's going into place. Just keep an eye on North Africa now that we've kicked off over here. And we'll be able to get our navy over to North Africa. That's going to be good fun. We'll station them in one of the ports here and just have strike fleets around here. It's going to be excellent. So, this is now nicely tidied up. Nicely tidied up indeed. We've got a line held here, which will assign the infantry in a minute. Once we've just finished this off.
Ready, sir. Attention.
5 divisions bagged. That was quite good. I enjoyed that. Just make sure that goes. Okay, new front line order. We'll put them on here. And we'll pull the armoured divisions back to Benghazi. Just to ease the situation with supplies at the front there. And we can also put some more aircraft into this. So let's do that. I've got loads of these. We've got room for... Let's put 400 fighters in. I'll set them off training. In fact, no, let's split them up. So, did I just duplicate that? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's just bin that because we'll not fit all those in. There should be 400 there. Now let's split that in half. That's what I wanted. So we're going to have one guy training and the other guy training on the job. Like that. You haven't played the US in this yet? Heard it's pretty... It's a slow start. I wouldn't say it's a tough start, but it's definitely slow. Slow to build up. But once you get going, once you ramp everything up, the production is just formidable. It's really good. But it's also got an interesting mechanic where you have to keep your government happy with the... Whoa, that's dropped a lot. The Senate and the House of Representatives. Okay, we're going to fix that right now. With the farm subsidies, the medium lobbying... We have the points to spend on this. Let's make our guys happy. I didn't realise that had dropped so much. What does it say what's causing that? There'll have been some events that I haven't been paying attention to, clearly. But support the anti-fascist war. Don't think we need to do that now. And develop... Oh, we do need to do this, though. Let's develop some... steel works and aluminium works because our industries need them. There we go. They don't have a national focus quite like Pearl Harbor, but in order to change from like at the start they have an isolationist economy, which is really bad, and there's a national focus to change that to a civilian economy. Is it civilian or free? I forget which it is, but and then yes, it's to get, and same with mobilization. So you start off with very little ability to mobilize, things like that. Who's not doing anything? This light bombardment group. Oh, I thought I set that to go on. Thought I set that to go over to the home islands. Can it not reach there? Oh, it can't reach there. Okay. Well, train up then. And I guess those are the ones. Can they reach? They can, because they've got longer range aircraft. We'll take one of those. Come on, we're going to get Japan. We are going to get Japan. Let's get the Pacific Fleet on. What's this? English Channel. Naval combat, North Africa, low supply. Supply's a bit of a problem. Okay, we're going to go in the north first, and then we're going to pull away as it draws units away. We're then going to invade the south's harder to invade. It's better defended. Yeah, after Pearl Harbor, I imagine in reality the US went just nuts with production. Actually, they were ramping up before then, but they were ramping up the industries to sell to Britain and the USSR, so they were pretty well advanced before Pearl Harbor. If you're interested in the Pearl Harbor time scale, right now at the moment, the World War II channel on YouTube has got they started it, obviously, 2 or 3 days ago on the 7th of December, but it's like a minute-by-minute update on the events of Pearl Harbor and just proceeding and just following. It's really interesting to see what went on. Highly recommend it. I don't know if I haven't got a link, but it's World War II on YouTube. Really good. Right, that came through nice and quick. So we're going to have to watch what's going on in the north. Keep an eye on that. I'll just do one last check over here. We should be safe and secure. We've got our supply bases. That's held. They can struggle on with low supply. It'll be absolutely fine. Oh, we've got an M27. Oh, we can get better swimming tanks as well. Let's also do that. And switch to... Where are our mediums? The T-20. I don't believe ever saw any combat. There would be a lot of factory conversion, but I dare say the incentives to business owners to convert, as in the lucrative contracts that would be available, or maybe compensation that would have been available to persuade them to convert, I dare say it would have been very much in their interest. So, and after Pearl Harbor, I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be many business owners who were unwilling to go along and convert and support the war effort or make military goods, because can you imagine the bad PR that would come from that? Like I don't know, like a car manufacturer that was then unwilling to convert to the factory to make trucks and tanks and stuff. That would look really bad and unpatriotic. So I dare say there'd be plenty of incentives. But you know, we know what makes the world go round. It'll have been the cash. That would have been pretty good. Although there've been a lot of businesses make a lot of money out of World War II. Not least of which the money lenders, I suppose. As long as you lend it to the right side. Okay, so we're going in. I mean, this is a lot of troops that go in here, and they won't get supplied. So we'll have to build. Oh God! All right, so we've got 24 divisions, but the Japanese have some defenders. Unless they've. No, they've got defenders. Maybe if only I had the Marines in there. That could be really tough. I wasn't expecting to meet this. And they're well dug in, and our attacks. Well, we do have support from... I think that's going to be a failure. I think that invasion's not going to work. Curses. Well, in that case then, let's try the one in the south. It's better defended. Let's go after that one. Unassigned divisions. Oh, we've got another 24 divisions. Excellent. We'll just create an army for now. Train them up. And then we shall work out what to do with them afterwards. We have more?
Fall in.
What have I created? Oh, these are my big medium tanks. No, they're just regular medium tanks. Okay. Again, just so we can train them up here. And then we shall shift them. Got those two. Let's put them in the American theatre so I know where the hell these guys are. Yep, I got a little bit overconfident with that assault there. Maybe I should call that off. You can call these off, can't you? Let's do that. And the whole lot will sail back. Yeah, it's difficult. I'd rather hoped. I mean, this has more chance of going in if I click on it. Because I've got it set to invade several places around here, so we can converge on Nagasaki. And it's getting a port that's the main thing. I need the military XP to boost this up. I'm going to go in. I'm just going to go for it. We've got more chance because we've got the naval support. We've also got aerial support down here, which we didn't at the top end because they're out of range of our planes. We're on pause, aren't we? Looks like the whole lot's about to clear off. The ship's gone. Can I just... I can't just right-click and send them back, can I? So I do know I've managed to cancel... Okay, we have. Alright. That's going to be one for the Marines, and maybe if I train them up fully. Who knows? Okay, so it looks like we're going in. We're trying to land everywhere here. There's more defenders than I thought again. We haven't made... Oh, hang on. Now we have. Right, I need to pause there. Because there's various places that matter, that we really, really matter that we get into. You guys need to assault this. You need to assault this.
Keep your distance.
I'll leave one in and send one to there. Oh, I've sent them one there instead of two. I think we're under defense orders here anyway now. The other thing we need to do is we need to make sure we have at least one guy holding that to stop reinforcements coming over from there. We need to get that desperately though. I think this will hold. Okay, let's see what happens. A lot of divisions in there. Is the naval force still trying to come in? They're trying to land there, okay. Leave one behind and send the other two in there to support. Come on, come on. Get in there, fellas. I know this is a bad place. Oh, God, because I don't have a port. That's not good. I don't have a port. So we're gonna get the Seabees to very quickly ramp one up there. Right to the top of the priority list. And while we're on it, let's put a... Can we put... Oh, we can't put an airfield in yet. Okay. Yeah, this plan is kind of dependent on taking this. And if we don't, it's trouble. Oh, we've got an airfield, though. We have got an airfield. You'll be not needed in there. You can go and take that place. If we can take that and hold it, then we've got a sea crossing, and that will be a much better defensive spot. This looks like it's going to go horribly wrong, doesn't it? Okay. Pause. These light bombardment aircraft, get in here and bomb the crap out of this place. We could do with... We've also got room for 400 fighters, which will just give us air superiority. Well, there's 100. What's here? Half-trained fighter group. Can't see where the hell it is now. Where are we?